all, it is I, Ragarath, back again. And today, Firehose have released another video about the Laser Games update, and it's a Laser Games deep dive. So let's have a listen and see what Lauren has to say today.
What's up, everybody? My name's Lauren from Firehose Games. We are back with another weekly update for Techtonica. This week, we are going to talk about the design behind the Nexuses that you will find in 0.5 Laser Games update. And we are also going to deep dive the balancing for the Asteroids mini-games.
So the Nexuses, I think, are the respawns, or the transport points. That's what it is.
Doing a peel back the curtain update
Asteroid
this week, talking a little
minigame.
bit about how we designed some stuff for 0.5. And if you want to play 0.5 right now, you can check it out. The public test cave is open for one more week on Steam. You can just opt into the branch and check it out. It is really fun. So we would love to get your feedback before we launch 0.5. So please go play it and let us know what you think, either in the Discord channels for it or on our PTC feedback website or in the Steam subforum for the public test cave. Moving on, first we are going to talk about the design concepts behind the Nexuses. They are super cool looking, and we chatted with Bill, the artist who designed them mostly, and so I'm going to read from some notes here just to make sure I don't get his thoughts wrong on this. So let's start by diving in for the inspiration for the Nexuses. Bill is looking a lot at the production terminals like Lima, X-Ray, etc., and trying to make it so that it matched and kind of meshed with all of the existing designs that we have currently in game. So in looking at those production terminals, so that it meshes, because they are going to be right next to production terminals in a lot of different areas. You can fast travel between them. We also need to make sure that we integrated holograms into the design. We have holograms in the Asteroid minigame that we're going to look at later. And so we wanted to make sure that there was a hologram aspect to the Nexuses themselves. So first, Bill started with creating 3 different design mock-ups or different options for the team to choose from. And these are what they look like. So as you can see, there were 3 different options, 1, 2, and 3. We went with Nexus number 3.
Okay, so they went with Nexus number 3. So this, oh, I see. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Yeah, this just looked kind of plain, just like a TARDIS as such from Doctor Who. This isn't too bad, just a platform, but we went with this one in the end. Okay.
3, and then Bill modified it from there. So one of the goals also with the Nexus is to make sure that it was really bright and had a lot of lighting. So you can see this is what the first model looks like, and you have all of the lights on the inside, the lights coming out from the top, and the lights on the bottom. And then we kept refining that model itself until we got to the final that you can see here. And so here are also some examples of the concepts for the holograms above. The holograms are for multiple things. It helps you in the laser mini games. It also is a part of showing the teams. So there's a lot of different functions for these holograms in the laser mini games. So we wanted to make sure that it was really incorporated into the design itself. And then finally, this is what a Nexus looks like. I'm going to show you the one at Victor. It is underground, and as you can see, you just kind of run behind Victor, hop underground, and there is a fast travel point for you to use. I think they look really great. I love
so
the floors
are they already
show
placed?
beneath it,
They're
so
not
you can
something.
have glow floors underneath it, or
They're not something that you place yourself? I thought you'd be able to place them where you wanted. Oh. Or is this... Oh.
disco floors
More info
underneath
needed
it to give it a big pop. I think the Nexuses look really awesome, and it's fun that you can build around them. If you want to create your own laser game maps, you can box them in different ways, and I just think the design is really great. So kudos to Bill for that one because it looks really awesome. So let's start by talking about the mini games in Laser Games update. We have a couple that we've added. There are the multiplayer versions, which is the loot Nexuses, where you're going to be capturing the Nexuses to earn points, and you can play that 2v2, 1v1, or just a free-for-all. And then we also have Defend the Nexus, which is also called Asteroids kind of internally, and that is literally what it is. You have to defend the Nexus from asteroids and ships and missiles being shot at your Nexus, which is really fun. You have to make sure you keep up the health, and there's mines that you can shoot, and there's debris that you can get points from, and golden debris that you can get extra points from, and there's different resources you can manage, like loot boxes and health hearts that will increase the health of your Nexus if you've been hit a few times. So this is kind of what Asteroids looks like, and I'm going to throw in a little clip right here.
Really interesting. This is cool. Oh, so it's multiplayer as well for the Asteroids. Okay.
So that was us playing Asteroids in multiplayer, which is so fun, but it's also really fun in single player. I'm not going to show a clip of it because I am terrible at it, so I wouldn't get very far and it wouldn't look very cool. But those are the different game modes that we're adding. So today we're going to talk about how we balanced one of those game modes, Asteroids. So this is all Andre's, and again, I'm going to look at my notes because Andre had a lot of notes to send over on this and a lot of charts. So I hope you like charts and stuff because we are going to be looking at a big old spreadsheet.
Charts are great.
I guess I should say spreadsheets. We're looking at spreadsheets, not charts. Same thing. But it's actually really cool to learn about like how Andre designed the different balances in the Asteroids game to make sure that it was fun to play. So we're going to start first with Nexus Health. So in the beginning, the Nexus Health was actually really low, and we realized that it made it kind of hard to like play a lot of different waves, and it made the games a lot shorter and it wasn't as much fun. So first was cranking up the Nexus Health when it came to balance, and also adding in different resource packs and like hearts that you can acquire when you're playing Asteroids to give, you know, more resources for you while you're playing the mini game and to increase the health of your Nexus. So you know, having a larger health allowed us to add in those different packs to make it a little bit more fun while you manage those resources during different waves. And so now we're going to dive into all of the spreadsheets. This is my favorite part, is learning about how Andre balanced when Asteroids come. I cannot believe that it is this giant spreadsheet like this. This is how all the different things in the game are balanced. By in the game, I mean in Asteroids, the asteroids themselves and the ships and the missiles and all the different stuff. So first, Andre started by looking at the average human time to react, which is called TTR in here. And it is the time to react before an asteroid makes an impact. So as you can see on this chart, there are different colors for how easy it is for you.
Okay, so it gets harder. So waves are along the top. Max Asteroids. No. Max Asteroids is along the top, and waves down here. So you get 5 waves, then 10, then 15. So it goes up by 5 waves every time. And then Max Asteroids across the top. No, this is going to be wave 1, 2, 3. That makes more sense. Then Max Asteroids 2. I don't get what this 5 is. Okay, let's see if we can find out.
To react to something before it strikes. So the harder ones.
Oh, I see. This is reload range in the middle.
And so we use the horizontal X and vertical Y distances from the Nexus to calculate the actual range Z of an asteroid. This combined with the asteroid speed allows us to precisely determine the TTR, or time to react. So you can see it's actually a really precise number. We also had to factor in the weapon reload time and your accuracy, how many times it's going to take you to shoot an asteroid. And so we want to make sure that like you can defend the Nexus against the threats and it is feasible, but at the same time it becomes more challenging as time goes on. So I'm going to give an example here. So let's say an asteroid has a speed of 10 units per second and spawns at a range of 30 to 50 units to the Nexus. This means you'll have between 3 and 5 seconds to destroy it before it hits. With multiple asteroids coming at you, it gets a little more complicated. So you have to make sure that there are enough asteroids in a wave to make it challenging, but not so many coming at the exact same time that you aren't going to be able to defend your Nexus. And so after Andre crunched all of these numbers, and then it was time to playtest, so the team played a lot of asteroids. A lot. Also did a lot of simulations, tweaked the enemy types, the wavelengths, the asteroid parameters themselves. Trying to find that like sweet spot where things were challenging and engaging, but still really fun and felt really good to play. So that's kind of how Asteroids got balanced. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight into how we made these mini games. I think the Nexuses look really great. Fast travel is awesome. And Asteroids is just so much fun to play. It also gives you like at the end a little counter of how you did in the game, so you can like compare your stats. And I hope sometime we'll be able to, at least in the Discord, do some leaderboards of Asteroids to see who's getting the furthest. It's really fun and it's a challenge, and I'm terrible at it because I keep getting distracted. But I do think Asteroids is really fun, and I hope y'all will check it out in 0.5. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. We are an indie studio. We really appreciate your support, so please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We have a lot more updates coming and a lot more information coming about 0.5 and about further updates as well. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Okay, So that was really interesting. I'm really looking forward to playing the Asteroids game and giving that a go. It looks like a lot of fun. Anyway, what do you think about this? Let me know down below, and I'll see you in my next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.